tonight, federal government constitutes committee for comprehensive overhaul of NYC scheme. Plus, House of Representatives advocate subsidies for cancer treatment. Good evening and welcome to Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. My name is Fatima Hassan and here are the news in details. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Muhammad Idris, at the 7th edition of the ongoing ministerial press briefing, reaffirmed that the federal government has developed a holistic approach to deal with the dynamics of insecurity and guarantee the safety of lives and properties in Nigeria. To fast-track the needed results and sustain success, he advocated synergy between the civil population and relevant security agencies. Sally Abdullahi Gwanara reports.
Since the inception of the current administration, the hope of Nigerians has been high and ambitious as the policies of the Renewed Hope agenda. As the custodian of the Renewed Hope document, the Ministry of Information and National Orientation is coordinating this forum where members of the Federal Executive Council present their scorecards within the last 24 months. As he ushered in his colleagues from the Ministries of Environment and Defense, the host minister, in solidarity with his guest, says terrorists or acts of terrorism do not deserve sympathy from the media.
I therefore call on my colleagues, or media professionals and editors, to be discerning in their reportage. We must deny these groups the undue publicity they crave. We must take them off the front pages and accurately report them as the criminals that they are, without glorifying their acts or giving credence to their false narratives. These, of course, are not freedom fighters. They are murderers, kidnappers, and destroyers, and they must be presented as such.
Several ministers have appeared on this platform, which remains active to address the public. In Abuja, Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara, NTA News.
The federal government has introduced a national agribusiness policy mechanism aimed at transforming the country's food system and fostering a favorable environment for investments in the agricultural sector. Musa Babali reported that the policy was developed in collaboration with subnational governments and the private sector under the oversight of the Presidential Food System Coordinating Unit within the presidency. His report.
Almost all regions of Nigeria have the potential to produce specific crops to meet the food demands of the country's population. Agricultural economists believe that effective coordination at the federal, state, and local levels can significantly enhance the country's food security and ensure that the food needs of the citizens are met. This understanding led to the establishment of the Presidential Food System Coordinating Unit within the presidency.
The PFSCU's work is focused on food security stabilization, addressing hunger now, boosting food production and productivity, helping farmers grow more and better food.
Good morning, everyone.
The audience here includes key players in the food production chain, from policy makers and lawmakers to farmers group and both local and foreign investors. They have gathered for the launch of National Agribusiness Policy Mechanism, NAPM. Vice President Kashim Shettima was represented by Deputy Chief of Staff Ibrahim Hassan Hadeja.
The NAPM is designed to serve as a unifying platform, one that brings greater coherence to our policies, fosters collaboration across all levels of government, and ensures that data and evidence are at the center of every decision we make. This mechanism will help us not only harmonize our efforts, but also to unlock private investment.
The NAPM is one of the direct responses to that renewed hope mantra. It aligns squarely with Mr. President's priorities of inclusive economic transformation.
During the event, a memorandum of understanding was signed between the National Agricultural Extension Research License Services at Ahmadu Bello University Zaria and the Presidential Food System Coordinating Unit.
In Kaduna State, we are already taking strategic steps. We have developed state-specific policies like our contract farming policy, soybean policy, gender in agriculture policy, and ease of doing business in agriculture strategies.
In Jigawa State, we have invested extensively in building a robust and far-reaching agricultural extension network. It serves as a backbone of our rural economy and stands ready to support deeper engagement with the NAPL.
I believe this mechanism is a great initiative from His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Vice President as well. It would help boost local production, increase rice production immensely.
These signatures depict the commitment of state governors and other relevant key players in the agricultural sector towards ensuring that the National Agribusiness Policy Mechanism is not only implemented, but the goals are achieved under the theme One Nigeria, Unified Food Policy, Shared Prosperity. In Abuja, Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
The House of Representatives have passed a resolution urging the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare to make cancer screening free in the country to facilitate early detection and treatment. Adopting a motion by Representative Aderemi Osene, the House expressed concern that the cost of cancer treatment is becoming unaffordable, especially for low-income families who are patients battling the scourge. The House therefore mandates its Committee on Healthcare Service to liaise with the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare to improve access to cancer care and reduce the financial burden on patients.
With public financing being considered the most appropriate, sustainable, and equitable solution to fund that aspect of healthcare to ameliorate the suffering of patients with cancer.
Mandate the Committee on Healthcare Services in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare and other relevant agencies to establish a mechanism for the federal government to provide subsidies for cancer treatments, related drugs, and screening.
Talking about treatment here, I want to add the prayer that federal government should make screening free because of this early detection we are talking about. This will enable people to always go for a screening exercise.
If anybody gets to the centers that are available, you find out that Nigerians are on a very long queue, very, very long queue. Sometimes treatment that should have been taken in 3 weeks, you could have it in 9 months, 6 months. And as we speak, the radiation therapy machines are not even available. You have just one at the National Hospital. The next place you can be referred to is Lagos or Calabar.
The House therefore mandates its Committee on Healthcare Service to liaise with the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare to improve access to cancer care and reduce the financial burden on patients. As part of activities marking the 91st birthday celebration of Awujale and Paramount Ruler of Ijebu Land, His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetono, the Olabisi Onabanjo University OOU Agowoye will hold the 9th Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetono Annual Professional Lecture entitled Corruption and National Security, Impact and Consequences. A statement by the Deputy Registrar, Corporate Affairs Division of Olabisi Onabanjo University, Nta Ijebu Ode, indicated that the lecture will be delivered by the National Security Advisor to the President, Malam Nutiu Ribadu, at the Obagba Hall of the Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetono School of Governance Studies, Agowoye, by 11 a.m. It will be recalled that Awujale in 2016 endowed the university with ₦500 million professional chair in governance at the Department of Political Science in the Faculty of Social and Management Science of the institution. A lofty project which was in demonstration of his commitment to good governance, education and community development in Nigeria. Since its maiden edition, the annual lecture series of the Professional Chair in Governance has become a convergence of distinguished guests and eminent personalities from the academia, government as well as public and private sectors to discuss critical issues in governance, share best practices and prefer solutions to pressing challenges. Mr. Nta Ijebu Ode said during This year's professional lecture, the chairperson, Governing Board Oba Dr. Sikiru Adetono, Professional Chair and Governance, Princess Adetono Daramola will give the opening address and welcome dignitaries to the event. Also, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman, Governorate Council, Professor Toyin Ashiru, OON, and the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Ayodeji Adbola, will deliver their respective remarks in honor of the celebrants. Members of the university community are therefore enjoined to attend punctually. We'll be going on a short break. Please stay tuned.
Oh, what a wonderful world of SureClean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with SureClean. SureClean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clear white and all colors, SureClean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of SureClean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. SureClean detergent makes your family clean and happy. SureClean detergent, happiness with every wash.
Are you desiring a future career in nursing science, law, medical laboratory science, public health, accounting, economics, agricultural extension and rural development, criminology and security studies, and other NUC-approved and accredited professional academic programs? If your UTME score 140 and above, then this information is for you. Admission for all these courses is currently ongoing at the Atiba University, Oyo, Nigeria's fastest growing and cost-effective private university. The university is located in the peaceful, serene and secure environment of Oyo Township in Oyo State, Nigeria. Hurry now, admission is in progress. Visit www.atibauniversity.edu.ng to apply or call any of these numbers: 081-034-94152, 080-385-79822. What are you waiting for? The future is now.
Welcome back from the break and thanks for joining us. The federal government has inaugurated a reform committee to undertake a comprehensive overhaul of the National Youth Service Corps scheme. Minister of Youth Development Ayodele Olawande inaugurated the committee in Abuja. Olayinka Ojo reports.
The aim is to restructure and reposition the scheme to enhance its relevance and national impact to align with Nigeria's developmental priorities and evolving aspirations of young people. According to Minister of Youth Development Ayodele Olawande, the goal is to make the NYSC more secure, innovative and impactful, offering young people better opportunities in skills acquisition, entrepreneurship, civic education and career development in tune with current global realities.
To recommend legal policy and institutional reform for the NYSC Acts and operational guidelines. Propose framework for improvement, funding, monitoring, and evaluations.
The committee is also tasked with the reviewing of existing policy and legal framework guiding the NYSC. Minister of Education Olatunji Alausa and the Special Advisor to the President on Policy and Coordination, Hadiza Bala Usman, emphasized the importance of integrating technical and vocational education into the scheme to bridge skills gap and support economic growth.
Incorporating teachers' corps into NYSC 2 years optional, and with great impact, I think it's something we should consider. Obviously, the committee will act and see if it's something that is doable. They have to look at the financing, the budgeting, in all those things.
But beyond that unification, it must turn into a workforce pipeline, a national workforce pipeline for the country. Mr. President has made it clear that we need to have homegrown solutions for our homegrown problems.
The committee is expected to submit its report within 4 to 6 weeks. Olayinka Ojo, NTA News.
In a major step towards transforming Nigeria's educational landscape through the use of technology, the Universal Basic Education Commission, in partnership with the Korean International Cooperation Agency, has organized an international conference on smart education and digital literacy. The goal is to enhance access, quality, and inclusivity in education through innovative digital solutions. The report.
Amidst pressing challenges such as poverty, insecurity, climate-related disruptions, and high rate of learning, technology is emerging as a powerful tool to turn adversity into opportunity for inclusive growth in Nigeria. The Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Alausa, emphasizes that emerging technologies, including artificial intelligence and mobile learning, can be strategically leveraged to transform learning experiences, especially at the foundational level.
A shared commitment to building an inclusive, digitally empowered educational system that can deliver in the promise of the new agenda of President Bola Tinubu.
We have established smart schools in each of all the states in Nigeria. We have built more than 100 effective schools using blended learning and multimedia education. Yes, it's not the same number of students, but on the average, the U.S. smart schools outperform the national schools.
As Nigeria deepens its commitment to digital transformation in education, the partnership between UBEC and KOICA serves as a shining example of how international collaboration can fuel educational innovation and significantly improve learning outcomes for students across the country.
That's all we have for you tonight on Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. Join us tomorrow for more interesting stories. Good night.
Oh, what a wonderful world of SureClean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with SureClean. SureClean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean white and all colors, SureClean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of SureClean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. SureClean detergent makes your family clean and happy. SureClean detergent, happiness with every wash.
Are you desiring a future career in nursing science, law, medical laboratory science, public health, accounting, economics, agricultural extension and rural development, criminology and security studies, and other NUC-approved and accredited professional academic programs? If your UTME score 140 and above, then this information is for you. Admission for all these courses is currently ongoing at the Atiba University, Oyo, Nigeria's fastest growing and cost-effective private university. The university is located in the peaceful, serene and secure environment of Oyo Township in Oyo State, Nigeria. Hurry now, admission is in progress. Visit www.atibauniversity.edu.ng to apply, or call any of these numbers: 081-034-94152, 080-385-79822. What are you waiting for? The future is now.